on this episode of Bot vs. Con.
They're doing another combiner kit.
Oh, yeah.
I thought this would be, even from the very beginning, I thought this would be kind of in your realm of fun, new figures, something different, kind of quirky.
Okay. But other than that, I think this figure actually looks phenomenal for a Hasbro figure. It cleans up from what we see very well.
I completely agree. The colors, while they're bright, look dull. It really looks old. It looks like an old figure. It
as good as those pictures made it seem like.
Go back again. Oh yeah, it looks better than what Takara did, and again, it should be. That was forever ago.
This is the most generic one in bot mode. It has none of those fun mix master isms that exactly.
There's some really cool stuff that they do, and there's some really cool things that they've done with transformations and stuff like that. So I love all that aspect of it.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, BVC fans. As always, I'm Bobby the Bot.
And I'm James the Con, and this is Bot vs. Con, where your voice is heard.
And we're back with another round of news. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our official sponsor, The Chosen Prime, where you can find many of the figures we're going to talk about, maybe on pre-order, could be in stock, or maybe it's already on its way to you. Or hell, at this time, maybe it's already in your collection. But I want to say thank you to our members. It was a pleasure hanging out with the members and subs this weekend as we went over our hauls. And during that time, we gained a new member. Want to give a shout out to Wino, who's our newest Prime. Thank you very much for joining, and we really appreciate it. Had a really good time, and thank you everyone for submitting your haul picks. Some great collections that were shown off. So almost made me a little jealous here. So with that, I know we're a couple of weeks away from TFCon. I'm excited. James, I know you're excited. So let's go ahead and jump into the news and see if we can get some of these things in before the big event.
Yes. So you kind of skipped one thing. So we'll get back to TFCon in a second. But let's talk about another event. Prime Day's going on. There's deals on the Wreck and Doom collection, Physitron and Carnivac and Top Spin and Spin and Star are both 15% off at $43. Bludgeon and Ruckus was $26.99, but at the time of recording I checked and it was back to its normal price because I was actually thinking about picking that up at $26.99. Then there's the Mayhem Attack Squad, which is the blue, why can't I think of his name? Windsweeper and the blue Bulkhead, which is killing me because it's breakdown.
Yes.
Breakdown. For $39.49, and then they had a whole bunch of the kitty lines. So if you have a kid in your life and you want it, Bobby, go pick up some cheap Transformers for her. Go ahead and pick that up. There's some good deals on there.
Yeah, I already have those. So I am not going to take advantage of Prime Day, but there is something, and I don't know if you put it in here, so I'll wait till we continue. That's on sale as well at a different site, but we'll continue with Prime Day and see if that's in here.
Does it have to do with New York Comic Con?
Nope.
Okay, that's another sale that we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
But let's get into TFCon. Michael Dobson will be there, so you've got the second major Starscream, if you ask me, after G1, which is very cool. I know this, at least Armada. I don't know about Cybertron and Energon, but I know Armada Starscream is very, very, very popular. We're going to be having the fans hobby figure, hopefully shown off.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Date. So that's very cool. And I think the fans hobby one will be redecoed into the Energon one with how the wings, remember how they turned into the hexagon wings as well. So I think they're doing a two for one type of deal, which is awesome. So it's totally off track, but go ahead and get your wallets ready to get things signed by him if you are interested.
Yeah, it's really cool. I can't remember what he sounds like. so I won't be getting a signature. But I know there's some big fans of this.
Yeah. I remember liking his voice, but just like you, not my cup of energon. But get it if it is yours, because that's very, very cool. Yeah. Especially with the Legacy Cybertron Starscream that just came out. It was Legacy, right? God. The Cybertron Starscream that came out recently.
Yes. Jeez. I was like, Legacy.
Next up is T-Spark. They're having another live stream. I think they're going to show off the MPG Soundwave with the price and stuff. I think the 8th, which is when this is coming out, is when he's going to go up for pre-order, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll probably get the price. So stay tuned for that. We'll be talking about that figure a little bit later on. If you're into Zoids, it looks like there's a few of those as well.
Yeah, it looks like some cool stuff if you're into it. I think the Soundwave is looking better. But again, I'll save my comments when we get into it later.
This is what I thought you were talking about. Ramen is having a sale at New York Comic Con. So the Mobula is going to be going up for early pre-order at $138. I'm assuming that's USD. It says UP 178. And it's pre-order for first quarter 2026 delivery. And you can also pre-order the helmet. And it's only available during New York's Comic-Con.
Yeah, the $20 deposit is available at Comic-Con. I did take advantage of. Yeah, I did take advantage of it, and I am going to get the helmet. I did pre-order it a couple of weeks ago. I know I shared that with you. The Mobula, I can't wait for it. It looks so cool. They did such a great job on it. I'm so excited.
Yes, you will have a ton of fun with that and the 4 repaints that you're going to pick up from it too.
I am not looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. My wallet's not looking forward to it.
What Transformer do you think they're going to paint this as?
Ooh.
I'm not a car guy, so I'm not the best person to ask.
I would say it would be like a blue streak or silver streak.
Okay.
One of the Dotson brothers.
Maybe Smokescreen then?
I possibly. The reason I went with Silver Streak, the blue version of Silver Streak, is because the kind of like the colors already kind of remind me of it, and Blue Streak also because he kind of has that two-tone.
You mean Smokescreen?
Smokescreen. Well, Smokescreen's blue and red, but no.
Well, yeah, I think they would want to do something completely different than this.
Yeah, I was thinking about the black and white.
Yeah, that would look good. I was going to say Runabout or Runamuck, but I don't think it's the same type of car. It just has the front little flippy floppy things, which is what makes me think of that.
The pop-up headlights?
Yeah, exactly. But that would also be a very boring repaint as well. So they could probably spruce it up, but let us know what repaints you would want this as, and we'll be right back with what has been just announced.
Yes.
Next up on Just Announced, we're going to start off with Bobby's favorite third-party, but official third-party figures, and that are Blokees. So we have the Defender version 05 Trader to Tyranny, which is sounds like a really cool metal album with that name. Very cool. What do you think of this set? We'll get into some details later. Let me just sound off who's in it. So the robots are Sideswipe, Sunstreaker, Galvatron, Jetfire, Cyclonus, Viewfinder, Shattered Glass Soundwave, and Brilliant Optimus Prime or Clear. The vehicles are Jetfire, Onslaught, Swindle, and Roller and Optimus Prime. And the chase figures are Shattered Glass Jetfire, Special Armor Jetfire, Special Galvatron Metallic, and Special Armor Galvatron. Now we'll look at some of those later, but what are your first impressions of this?
They're doing another combiner kit.
Oh yeah.
I hate them. I hate them. It's so cool, but I hate. Gosh, some of them look really good. Others I could definitely pass on. I think the Galvatron looks really good. The Soundwave looks really good. The Sideswipe looks good. I don't really like the Sunstreaker, and I know they're almost the same, but the Sideswipe just looks a little bit better to me.
It's the color blocking. I agree, but that's usually my complaint with Sunstreaker is he's too yellow with the toon. The toy looks better because it has the red arms and stuff to break it up. But I think these look good as well. I really like the roller and the trailer. I think that's very unique and smart. And it'll fit with an Optimus Prime. It's perfect. These all look good. But I think the chases are where it's at. I think the Shattered Glass Jetfire, even though you can't see a lot of it in this picture, I think looks great. Those missiles on the Special Armor Jetfire are so cool. And this, like, IDW-ish, that's what it's reminding me of, Galvatron with that sword. They should just release these and not have them be chases. But then how are they going to get people to buy 4 or 5 of these boxes?
This hurts my feelings. Again, I would just buy them out.
Yeah.
And that's what would turn me off from becoming a Blokees collector, is I would want these things and I'm not going to buy extras to try to get them.
Yeah, and what if you wanted this and the other one?
Right, that's
exactly. You know, I don't know, but I have to say that Galvatron, I really like the foot effect. Like he's sliding or something. It's really cool. So
yeah, those are really. This is a good set.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're getting better with their characters that they're choosing. And maybe that's because they're getting more niche. Early on, it was boring because it was the same characters we've always been seeing. But at least for me, it seems like it's getting a little more niche. The chases are getting a little more creative. Like those missiles around Jetfire, I wouldn't have thought to do that. Very cool. Yeah, all around, I think they're doing a great job. And I think you should try out this wave.
Well, there's actually, and I believe it's New Supply that has a weapons kit like that for Jetfire, and so. And
they're on like wires that you could move, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. I just wouldn't have thought to see it at this scale.
Yeah, very true.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. But let's move on to a custom, and we have custom Mega Empress from the Megatronia Combiner, which I don't think you have, correct?
I do not.
No, I put her away. That's one of my favorite combiners. I want a third party to go ahead and make that. Skip out on the Victorion or whatever that red and green one was from the Sea of Rust or whatever. I like the Japanese version. It's so cool. I love this. If this was a model kit, I'd probably be picking it up. I love Mega Empress.
I had no idea who she was or anything.
So it's a combiner. Remember Victorion?
Mm-hmm.
So it was the Japanese repaint of Victorion, and each one of them is based on a Decepticon. And they're like the fangirls of the Decepticons. So she's a fangirl of Megatron. There's one that's blue that's a fangirl of Soundwave, so on and so forth. And I like that idea. It's just so kooky and funny and so Japanese that I like it way better than these warriors and from the Sea of Rust. And if that's your cup of Energon, that's fine. The colors were just not popping to me with that Victorion. Well, this one really popped and was really cool. So all the members, so she looked like this, and all the members were like black with an accent color. And I just thought that worked so well.
Yeah, it looks like they just took a hot spot.
Yeah, and added some parts to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks
that's
good.
What it was. Really she was a repaint of Hotspot.
Okay. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
So hopefully we'll get a third party one in 2046.
No, I think it might be like 2043.
2043, I could deal with that.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Funbee Studios making Magnus's blaster from the Skybound comics.
That's cool.
Yeah, looks nice.
It looks good. I like the separation of colors in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good.
Okay. Moving on, we got Super Make's filler kit for HasLab, which we're talking about the HasLab a little bit later too. So stay tuned for that. Hey, if this is what it looked like, go pick it up.
So, is this the only picture you have?
I saw other pictures. I didn't know what was pertinent and what wasn't because I didn't see much of a difference.
So there was another picture. These fill in the gaps on his shoulders, as well, and there was a picture of it for Ultra Magnus. I guess like the Ultra Magnus, had those deep gaps. Like it was just hollow here, so these supposedly cover over it.
Yes, yeah. Okay, well, cool.
So yeah, it looks good. Neither one of us picked up the HasLab, but I think if you didn't have any problems with your HasLab, then this would be a pretty cool add-on kit. I would probably get this for the original.
Yeah, I mean, if I got the HasLab, I'd definitely be picking this up just to finish it off. I mean, that's a expensive enough piece where a $10 upgrade kit to make it look nice isn't that bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Next up, we have Unique Toys R11 or Bumblebee. That's the Stinger. So we saw the Stinger already. We knew they were going to repaint it into Bumblebee because that's just how these things work. It does look like it has a different shell, if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to tell from this angle. I think it's a Camaro. But again, this is a prototype. I need to see it at another angle. This doesn't look like the same car, though, right?
It's not.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's just Stinger with a different shell. But again, if this is your Bumblebee, go pick it up. This was not my favorite movie versus Bumblebee. This is probably my least favorite because it looks like Yellow Carnage, like you like to say with the red one. Stinger looked cool because it was a new character.
Right.
This is a little pushing it, but go pick it up if you like it. I like the blue on his abdomen.
It still looks like an evil face on his chest. But looking at it from the top here, like a Camaro has more of a squarish front end. This has a point to it, which looks more like a Corvette to me.
It could have been a concept Camaro that was in the movie.
Maybe that's it. But yeah, it doesn't look like a Camaro to me from this view. But yeah, if you like the movie figures, again, it looks cool for what it is.
Yeah, during our haul live, we heard mixed reviews on the Stinger. We heard that it felt a little flimsy, but other people liked it, so go in with caution.
Yeah, I'd probably get a KO because I like that car.
Yes, if they came out with a KO, I'd be interested too. Robo Lucas Decal Store has these RLDS MPU3, so it's a set of cards for the MPU figures. It's £6 for UK orders and $7.50 for the rest of the world. You're probably going to be picking up a set, aren't you?
I need these in my life.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Robo Lucas, I need to talk to you, my man. Yeah, they look good.
It's funny because they even say MPG on them.
MPU?
No, it says MPG in the corner.
Oh, at the top, yes. I see what you're talking about. Yeah. That's funny.
It's funny, yeah. Yeah, these are really cool.
They are. They look really good.
They're pretty cheap. You're probably getting 6 or 7 things from them already, so just bundle them all together and get it soon.
I need to make a decal order.
There you go. Let us know if you're going to be picking these up too, and we'll be right back with the updates. Let's get into updates, and I'm going to start off with a figure that I think looks a lot better with these Takara pictures. I think you might pick it up now. And first up, we have Age of the Primes Deluxe Quintessa Prime. What are your first thoughts about this, and when can we see a transformation video?
It looks like she has a hula skirt on, and I want to go to Hawaii now.
That Bod versus Khan in Hawaii.
Oh, I'm down for that. I'm so down for that.
Me too. I know we have some fans out in Hawaii, so that we've been invited to go try their pineapples. So I'd be totally good to go do that.
Man, you don't threaten me with a good time.
Anyways, back to the figure. I think these pictures look a lot better. I don't know why. Seeing it in like the floating position, I could see what they're getting at. Is it my cup of energon? No, but it's kind of cool. I don't know what the little orb thing is with the little orange dot and why it's piloting him or her. I don't know if this is a him or a her. Quintessa makes me think it's a girl. But that's kind of cool that it has an opening cockpit. That's more than a lot of the jet formers. Yeah. Pick it up if it's your cup of Energon. It's not mine. But I think they did some fun, interesting things. It should have came with the stand so you could have it floating like that middle picture.
I thought this would be, I mean, even from the very beginning, I thought this would be kind of in your realm of fun, new figures, something different, kind of quirky. The colors are pretty blah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I think they blend together well.
Yeah, I think that's why it's like not hidden for me. Somebody said if they could repaint this into Scuba from Beast Wars or Clawjaw, the squid, the red squid. Okay. You don't know the red squid? That was the first. You should have bought it. I think it was the first set of figures. Anyways, if they did that or Beast Wars 2, the one E-card or whatever, I might be interested. But as far as this Prime, it does nothing for me. Colors, it's neat. It's just not in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be picking this up. Now, with that being said, I did pick up.
I think the one you picked up looks worse. I'd rather have this one in my collection than that one.
That's why I'm showing it. I still have it in the box. I think that looks better than this as well. Yeah, this was definitely a moment.
Just start your Prime collection now that you have that one. Just get them all now.
No, I think that one's going to go back to the store.
Well, let's keep it going. And with Age of the Primes Blast Off. So all these pictures did come from Takara because they opened up pre-orders and they're new. This one I think looks really good. The brown might be a little too dark on some pictures, but it might be lighting. My problem is that big Decepticon symbol on the forehead of the shuttle, and it looks like it has nostrils. And I don't like if you knew you were going to put that decal there, don't put the nostrils in.
I thought the exact same thing, and that's the thing that I don't like about it as well. And I'm trying to remember if it was like that on the cartoon or not. I can't remember, but I saw the nostrils.
And I think it looks cool besides that. Like if it was just a big Decepticon symbol on, I called it the forehead, but whatever it is, the canopy. That looks neat. It's the two lines that they molded for no reason that I don't like.
Yeah,
and usually I'm all for more molding, more details and stuff. Not this time.
It makes me wish I had like a lavender or whatever color that is Sharpie to fill it in.
Maybe if the paint actually went inside of the divot, and maybe it will on the final copy. That would be okay. But other than that, I think this figure actually looks phenomenal for a Hasbro figure. It cleans up from what we see very well in alt mode and in bot mode. I don't see many kibble besides the gun hanging off of his leg, but I don't consider that kibble if he could put it in his hand. Very good job, Hasbro. This Bruticus set looks like it's coming out very, very, very good.
I agree. I don't see any waffling really. It looks really good to me. It reminds me of a Combiner Wars aerial bot though. The way it looks like it transforms, potentially.
With the legs, how they open up and collapse, and every single Combiner Wars figure did that.
Yep. and how the arms just look like they fold up over its head, and But with that being said, it still looks good. It comes together very well, and this so far this set has looked the best in bot mode and in alt mode.
Correct. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what the other remaining two and combined mode look like. That's the first time I said that about these combiners, where I'm actually interested to see it. Will I be picking them up? No. But I'm interested to see what it turns out to look like.
I am too. This set looks really good, and hopefully they take cues from this and continue to do it with the rest of the combiners that they come out with.
Who else? They would have Computron.
Defensor.
Oh, Defensor is probably the next one after this.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to Sure Shot. Personally, not as good in these pictures. Do you agree? Okay, go ahead. I'm stealing all your thunder. Go ahead.
I completely agree. The colors, while they're bright, look dull. They look
Magic Square.
Yes, they look very bland. You know, I like the figure. I like the way it looks, but yeah, the colors look bright for no reason, but just not enough. Like, this is screaming for a sticker set now. I think the colors look more vibrant when we first saw them, and again, lighting does everything, but it just looks like it's, you know, they took almost like they just took a yellow piece and then put some red arms and legs on it.
Yeah, there's like no paint on it besides the silver. To me, it looks 3D printed. You know, that 3D printed sheen or lack of sheen that they have, which is fine if you 3D print it, but it doesn't have that finished quality. And the previous images we looked at, I'm almost positive, were digital renders.
Yeah.
So you can't really compare them. In the center picture, I'm getting some weird perception thing where it looks like his leg is bending. It's because of where the gun is, and it's weird. I think this figure still looks good. The question for you is it worth $27.99?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it looks good.
I do have to see how big it is, though.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You know, because for $27.99 at a decent size, what I would expect, coming with the Target Master, I'm like, okay. I like that the Target Master has, you know, usually it's just like a black face, but I like that it has like the blue visor on there.
Yes.
That looks really, really cool. The head on the bot looks really cool as well. So it still looks good. I just hope it's not tiny.
Yeah. I'm hoping it just is at least in line with the other two Target Masters that he's supposed to go with. Yeah. Next up, we have Quick Strike. And before I say anything, since I've been stealing all your thunder, why don't you go ahead?
I don't like this character at all, still. And I said on the halls that I considered getting the trans art one just because I
or
would
this
probably
one.
or that one, and I think you said that was like $40. I will probably get the one you have because I think that it's going to it'll fit more into with my other Beast Wars characters in my MP scale, and I think it probably looks better than this. Even I don't like this.
Yes, so I think this one in Ultra Mode kind of fills in a little bit better than the one I have. Okay. But it doesn't have all the paint and stuff. Mine has like shiny gold and shiny of that greenish teal. But what really irked me the first time I saw this is I thought he was supposed to have brown, not black. Like his arms and thighs and stuff, I thought that was supposed to be brown. But here, at least in these pictures, it looks straight up black. So that kind of threw me off. But it still looks like a good figure. I like the ball joints in the snake head. I think they did a great job with the paint, especially on the snake head. That I wouldn't expect that out of Hasbro nowadays. So yeah, I think they did a good job. I'm good with the one I just showed off. Like you said, this isn't my favorite figure character either. I have fond memories of playing with him as a kid, but I don't remember him from the show at all. So pick it up if you want it, but for the price this is going to be going at for, I'd get the one I have.
And one thing I would point out as well, I like the textured Cobra head. That looks really cool.
The scales are great. Yeah,
that looks very, very good. They did a very good job with that. Yeah, that's. I just don't like Fusors at all.
Now, does it have venom squirting action? The original one, you could suck up water with the snake head and
That would have been fun. Younger
but
Bobby.
Then this would have been a commander class figure. Then
Younger Bobby would have enjoyed that. When this came out, I was too old to enjoy that.
Yeah, it was fun because I was young when this came out. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Moving on to Jalopy. You were gonna pick this up. You still picking it up for $27.99?
Probably not. I think it looks good though. I do think in the Junkion colors, the head looks like a Junkion. I think they did a very good job with the transition to this, and it actually, with the first figure they came out with, I was thinking like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome kind of thing, and that's what the Junkions are to me. So I think this is a great rendition of the character in this vehicle.
Yeah, alt mode looks very cool. I love the flames on the side. I think they did a good job with that. It kind of loses me in bot mode. I feel like they needed to make maybe the chest plate that gold color, or have little accents here or there, because
that would be nice.
It completely just looks bleh. It's not my favorite, but pick it up if you want it. It's just another Junkion. I'm surprised they're still coming out with it, but the vehicle mode looks cool.
I'm surprised that they haven't just ran off a bunch of motorcycles, since they had the Rekar and the other one, I can't remember his name, from the 86 line. I thought they would just do like a bunch of repaints of the motorcycle.
Because they're Voyagers.
I mean, I get it, but I just thought that's what they would have ended up doing.
They're going to be $45 soon, so.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
Moving on to Studio Series. I left out some Studio Series that I think are already out, but this one's not. One thing I wanted to point out with this were the legs. I didn't realize they were hollow.
Around the wheel?
Uh-huh. They're just hollow. It's just a square.
Yeah. I can't remember if I noticed that or not.
I swear it had something that covered it up, but I looked at the old pictures and it doesn't.
I think I might have. This one is one of those that I'm going to pick up. It looks better than the other wind chargers we've had in the past.
Debatable.
I like the way it looks. What got me on it is the armor-proof windows on the windshield.
Didn't even notice that.
That's what got me. And then the kind of the hollowness in his chest. I mean, the size of his rib cage. It looks like there's like nothing there. But I think it still looks good.
Yeah, I will keep mine from, I believe it was Reveal the Shield. I think that one looks much better than this.
I don't remember.
It's when you weren't collecting, 2011-ish.
Yeah.
I think that one looks much better, but it is not tune accurate at all. So pick which one you want. I'll be sticking with that one, but it's fine.
Yeah. I'll pick this one up. Hopefully I catch it on sale.
Yeah. Now we could get into MPG Soundwave and Laserbeak. I think these are new images. Pick it up if you want it.
I like the colors. I do like the colors on this. It looks old. It really looks old. It looks like an old figure. Matter of fact, it looks like a model kit, like a something from, and not saying that it looks like a model kit, not in a bad way. It looks like it's a cross of like a Bumblebee movie ish, with like the kibble on the legs. For instance, it looks like like a Yellow Park or 3-0 model kit or something like that, and that transforms.
Yeah.
I don't like the head. It looks like the head kind of dips down a little bit in the top. Looks kind of weird.
I don't remember that, but yeah, this looks, like you said, like an old figure, because it is.
Yeah,
It's like when did the original
it's
masterpiece?
like 12 years ago.
Something like that. But I guess I'm disappointed because I was hoping for the Shattered Glass one, and if the Shattered Glass one came out with this mold, I'd probably be okay with it, honestly, because it's a new color, but it's not, and
This is a new color.
Okay, you know what I mean. 2013, so 12 years ago. You were right.
Yeah.
It's just very bland. It looks it looks close to the other one. Yeah, it's a little brighter. If you need it, go pick it up. But I think there are better Masterpiece sound waves out right now. For cheaper as well. Well, we don't know the price on this. This could be $50. That's not going to happen. But
if it's $50, I'll buy it.
Yeah. It's great. And I think also the fact that the Studio Series one is coming out kind of took all the wind out of this one's sales.
Oh, you know what? Well, I guess I don't know. So for I pose a question to people who collect Masterpiece and Chug. Which one do you pick up over the other? And I'm not talking like me. I'm primarily a Masterpiece collector, so I would always pick the Masterpiece. But there's some people who, are kind of equal, with Chug and MP size. I wonder which one do you go with?
Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving. And we have 3 zeros, DLX, Bumblebee, Movie, Starscream. We've got some images. You can see the metal skeleton. Pretty cool. Go pick it up if you want it.
Yeah, I think everything you just said is accurate. I like seeing the skeleton a little bit. Doesn't really do anything for me, but it's there, so it's cool. The light up features are cool, but yeah, pick it up if you want it. That face though, that face looks really good.
Yeah. And we also have Thrust.
I'm not a fan of that backpack.
I guess it's removable, I was reading.
Even I wouldn't want to remove it. I just think it's too bulky.
Yeah.
He looks like I know you didn't watch the show, but it looks like one of the Centurion's backpacks. Ace, the guy who flies. He has like a huge one of his armor packs has like this big jetpack on it, and that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, pick it up if you want it.
Yeah.
They just got to release feet packs for the rest of them.
I like the feet on this, definitely.
Okay. Next up, we have the Oddly Alpha Action Elite Series SG Megatron and Starscream.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let's get into each of these individually. First, we have Megatron. Even though it's based off Siege Megatron, this still looks phenomenal.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It looks wonderful. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And here's Starscream, which looks great as well. I don't know why we haven't gotten this decal in MP scale, since there's so many Starscreams available. But this looks really cool. I love the chest pieces.
Don't do it. No. I think it looks amazing.
And I love that they gave him the SG accurate guns as well.
Don't do it.
And here's them in person. They lose a little bit of their luster when you see them in person.
Wow.
Yeah. This looks phenomenal. This looks... okay, it still looks good.
I'm not going to do it. Wow.
They still look good. But they don't look as good as those pictures made it seem like.
Go back again? Oh, yeah. I'm passing. Yeah.
Like the red's not metallic.
The red, that's
and like it looks, if we're gonna go back, the white to me looks pearl in these pictures.
Yeah.
Like all painted pearl, and it's just flat white, flat red. It's a little disappointing, especially if you were really wanting to pick these up. Yeah, you dodged a bullet. Yeah. I think Megatron looks the best still, probably because he has less red. But Starscream looks cool too.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on both.
Yeah.
I was getting hot over here. It was gonna be.
Still pick them up if you want them.
My romance fingers were getting there,
and then you'd have to pick up the Soundwave too to complete the set.
Nah, I was just looking at this. Well, hell,
Soundwave
I'm
looks
not.
Great too.
It did. I'm just not opening up this can. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Nope.
well, especially now.
Pandora's
Hopefully
box
somebody
is
will come
closed.
out with a repaint. Maybe we'll get a Studio Series repaint of Megatron with KO in these colors. That would be great.
Man, whew. That was a close one.
Next up, Metal Card Bots Blazion, which I believe this isn't a new picture, but it's the first time we're talking about it. I think this looks really cool, but those eyes are really egregious on this particular model. But I do think it looks very cool. And these are coming to the US. I believe I shared that with you. They're like $25 to $65, but all the sizes are much larger than Hasbro. So take that as you will.
This looks really good in bot mode. Again, I can't get past the eyes in the alt mode, but the bot mode looks really cool. I like it, but yeah,
I'd pick it up if it was on the shelf for like, I think the leader class was like $35. So what we consider leader class in Hasbro size is like $35 for them. If that's what this size is, I'd pick it up. Like the eyes don't make me so mad, but yeah, I'd rather buy this than most of the Hasbro stuff coming out. I think this looks cool.
I like how he has the flame effect kind of on the shoulders right there. That looks good. Yeah, some of these look really good. Some of them look, a little bit too kiddie for me. And then some just look flat out amazing. And there's so many of them. And I think if the eyes weren't there, and somebody had mentioned in the comments that it's easy to, kind of take it off. I'm not doing it. It'd have to come that way.
Just leave a shelf open, because I think when you start seeing these in stores, you're going to be picking them up.
Stop it. I don't need another shelf open.
Just leave one open for them. I'm at least picking up the pirate ship one for sure.
Oh, okay.
Well, I told you that I wanted it.
I know you told me you wanted it.
One up for me when you were at BotCon if you saw it. So.
At BotCon, it's a good thing they didn't come by.
So let us know what you think of Metal Card Bot and if you're going to be buying them out like Bobby is. Next up, we have Prowl from DX9, or they called it Devastator, but I think it's supposed to be Detective. What do you think of this alt mode? We'll get into comparisons with Takara's version a little later.
From it looks good. There's one part in the, like right under the windshield on the going into the trunk. It looks like there's a dip, and it could be just the angle, the one that's kind of at an angle with the headlights facing down. It looks like it kind of dips and then comes up, but then in the bottom picture it doesn't look that way. I think it looks good. I like the tires on this one. It's fitting.
Wouldn't that be messed up if this one had slicks on it?
I'd turn over my mic. I like the wheels on it. It looks really good to me. And I haven't looked in a while. The lights on top of the hood, it doesn't look like they're flush to the hood. Like it looks like there's like
you mean the
red headlights or the red siren, whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
The stop or I'll shoot. Yeah. They look like, it just looks like it's plugged into the top. It doesn't look like it's like mounted in, and it may be that way, but it just looks kind of weird seeing it now because the car is kind of angled going down to the doors, and it just looks blah. I don't know. It might be that way on the others, but I'm just noticing it on this.
Well, it's probably definitely that way, so you could go ahead and buy 20 repaints of this, and they could just boop take that off. I think it looks good. I don't know much about this car, but I think they did a good job. It's really weird seeing it without the badge that he has somewhere on him. Doesn't he have a gold badge on the hood of his car?
It looks like a shield.
Yeah. Maybe the cartoon didn't have it, which is why this doesn't have it, but that's what I'm used to seeing Prowl like. But bot mode, I think, looks good. What do you think about this bot mode?
I like the bot mode. I think I really, especially since the Takara, when it first came out, I was like, oh, this is awesome. You know, to see it coming from the G1 toy, it was like, this is amazing. But I like what they did with the legs on this, the feet on this. It looks better than what Takara did. And again, it should be, that was forever ago that those came out. I think all the details in the chest and the hip area and everything looks really, really good. And it looks like it has some posability in it as well. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, no, I really like it too. I like the feet, but I don't like the toes. I know that's accurate, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Let's see, the original one came out in 2013.
Yeah.
So yeah, this should look a lot better. I think they did a good job with the painting. I like how it collapses with the chest. And let's look at these pictures so you can see the posability. Looks like it poses very, very well. Still don't like the toes. That's not how I see Prowl. I don't see him with his little tootsies out, you know, like how you got mad at that bludgeon with his toes out. I don't like this either. Same difference. But here it is compared to Takara's. I do like Takara's feet better because that's how I see Prowl. I don't see him with toes. I don't know why they drew him with toes. But I think the rest of DX9 looks better. I will be interested if they repaint this as Barricade. Maybe give it a different head. I don't have a G1 Barricade in MP scale. I don't know if there is one. I'd be interested in that, but other than that, I'm good. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so you see, so I was right. See the light bar on the Takara? It looks like it's more integrated with the car.
There's just not that bottom lip.
The bottom bar, it doesn't look like it's integrated with it. So that's my only issue with it. I think it looks good. I don't like the two holes in the windows on the blue or on his legs.
Okay.
I don't like
the
that
pieces. Like, I think those are tabs to plug it in.
Yeah, I don't like that aspect. So definitely, Robo Lucas, give us something to cover that up with, please.
Yeah. And before we move on, these pictures are via TM Reviews, friend of the channel. So thank you for putting these comparisons up. But yeah, I think it is a good update, especially if you're going for show accuracy. Yeah, I just hope you're ready to get, 4, 5, 6 of this mold.
I'm not. It'll be a welcomed addition though. Those, like you said, those Takara ones are 12 years old, going on 13 years old. So yeah. I
would also be interested in a blue streak.
Yeah.
The Diaclone, that one, and Barricade. So maybe they'll come out with those. Maybe they won't. Let us know what you think down below. And let's move on to the purple Saber team. We looked at these last time. These are the bot modes. Not much to say.
Wow. So the one on the far left looks like a ninja. The one in the middle looks really good. I love the mixture of colors on him. The one on the right looks like he was painted as an afterthought. They look really good combined. It's like they did such a really good job with all the different colors matching up on the middle one, and then the other two are like, damn, this is all you got for me?
Yeah, Sonar, the one in the middle, has always been my favorite since I was a kid. But yeah, I think this set looks great. If the price remains the same at about $33, I think it was, I'll be interested. Any more, I don't know if I will pick them up. But they look good.
For some reason, I thought it was $36, but...
That's the red one.
Oh, okay.
The red one was more expensive for whatever reason, as I looked at it there.
So yeah, so that price, I'll still stay with it. You know, I mean, with everything going on, if it goes up to 40, you know, that'll be my limit. But I'm not going to, like, if it's $56, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
What else does it come with?
Yeah, the Galvatron.
Next up, we've got Dreamstar Toys Blender Warrior. So he's going to be cooking you up some smoothies. What do you think of this blender? And this is the prototype. That's why there's a whole bunch of red.
I'm glad you said that, because the first thing I thought of was this is the worst one out of all of them because of all that red.
There were a lot of comments saying that, and it was like, guys, this is a prototype. Calm down.
Yeah.
There's no paint.
It looks good. It looks really good. And I apologize. I keep going on mute because I'm coughing and sneezing over here. I am a little sick. I think the mixing barrel, instead of looking like a mixing barrel, it looks like it is like a weapon. Like he's carrying like some type of cannon on his back. You know, that shoots things in the back. And just because of the shape of it, that's what I see instead of the typical cement mixer. I think it looks pretty good. I need to see it without all the red, because I was going to say this looks like the worst one out of all of them. But it also looks like the most familiar out of them all. I think like the Bone Crusher was definitely a stretch, and like some of the others were like, oh, okay, that's really different looking. This one looks a little bit more familiar.
I can definitely see that. I think it looks good too. I don't like that hole on the first wheel when the rest of them don't have that. That's weird. I see a wasp thorax instead of a cannon like you do. It looks... like everything else looks like a truck, but that just looks... I see like Waspinator coming off. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this looks good. However, this is the most generic one in bot mode. It has none of those fun Mixmaster isms which is why I like Mixmaster on him. And that's very disappointing to me. Out of all of them, this is probably the worst one, just for that reason. It still looks like it's going to be a good figure. It'll fit in with the set, blah, blah, blah. But it just doesn't... Mixmaster's my favorite, like we've talked about on the show, and I don't see any of that fun factor that I normally would, which is probably what they're going for. But yeah, I do like that he has like the purple separated, which I don't think any of the other ones are. I think that's neat, so it does look a little different. But these are all so samey looking. I
like how the red is also integrated in the arms and things like that. That looks really cool. I just noticed when you were talking about how the purple's separated.
If the red stays there, because it could be painted and you might not see it.
Oh, well, I like that it shows up on his arms that way.
Yeah.
That looks kind of cool. But good point. I think it is the most boring out of all of them. There's this could be a drone. If somebody said this is a drone and it doesn't transform, I'm like, oh, okay, yep, that's what it is. It's a drone. And it does not say Mixmaster at all in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, like you, I like that he had the two missiles over his head that were kind of cool. When I was a kid, I used to really like that.
You know, even if he didn't have the thing on his back, because he's transformed differently, maybe they could have had missiles that come up over his shoulders or something, just to give him that little bit of Mixmastery stuff. Because obviously, if you look at this, the barrel's on his calves. So it doesn't transform anyway the same way. But
Mm-hmm.
it could have done something, and they didn't. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll be the melee weapon that'll be able to transform, and you can have something over his head. Who knows? But
maybe it's a plug and play. Maybe it's something that comes with another character, and it's like part of the combination. Because they do have the Megatron that
and the Prowl. You're completely correct. There could be something that like that. But from what we're seeing here,
I'm not doing it.
And even the face doesn't look like Mixmaster.
It doesn't.
It some of the other ones you could see it. This one you can't. At least for me.
He looks like a grumpy cat.
Yeah, exactly. Which I guess is a perfect drone for the Decepticons, because that's what I see too. And moving on to the foot. What do you think of this foot?
I think the foot looks good. Again, I don't like all the red. If it's just the red windshield in the front, great. I don't want it to come down on the, what looks like doors, and then definitely not in the second part. But I think it looks really good. Honestly, I think it looks aggressive. Like, I think this set of Constructicons look aggressive in their vehicle modes and their bot modes. They all kind of look the same, but again, this one it looks like an aggressive foot. Like, you won't get this, but it's an anniversary year for this movie called The Last Dragon, and the villain would always say, "Kiss my Converse," and that's what I'm hearing and seeing right now is the red Converse.
Okay, I see it. I think the pictures of the leg alone look good. But I don't know what's going on when you translate it in that combined picture, if it's not able to support it because it's a prototype. It looks so long and flat, and it does not look good in that combined picture.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? It doesn't look the same in the both pictures.
It looks like in the separate picture, it looks like he wears a size 5, and then in the combined mode, it looks like he wears a size 26.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not the biggest fan of how it looks, but again, I hope that's because it's a prototype and it just can't hold itself up. So they did what they could. But yeah, hopefully it looks better, and I'd like to see it all painted so we could finally say if we like it or not.
Yeah, and he does have the 2 bone crushers on his arm, so yeah, looking for Scavenger to come out.
Yes, they showed that off, didn't they? Yes, they did. Yeah. I remember talking about the arms. Anyways, let's just keep going.
Yeah, don't get me to lie.
And we got a whole bunch of pictures of the New Age Typhoon repaints. Which of these is your favorite?
The EX is my... Well, in bot mode, okay. In bot mode, the comic is my favorite. Either the comic or the G2.
My favorite in bot mode is the Shattered Glass one. I really like the contrast.
I said G2. I meant Shattered Glass.
Okay. I was like,
yeah.
G2. I really like the contrast on the Shattered Glass with the black and the silver. I think that looks really nice. But they all look good. In alt mode, though, I think the comic one looks the best.
Yeah, I like the comic one as well.
Yeah, the green head on the Shattered Glass one just looks out of place. I know. These are nasty looking heads. Yeah. Let's just keep it going, and let's look at the Shattered Glass one. So you get a replacement Grimlock head that looks much more accurate, which is very cool.
I like that. I need that.
The set actually looks cool together.
Yeah, I mean, Sludge still looks out of place, but I'm sorry.
Just move on already.
I'm trying to. I just can't.
I did not know this Grimlock had a remolded chest to look like the BotCon toy, so that's really cool. And it's cool that he has like that BotCon head as well, the BotCon toy head, which is based on the classics Grimlock. So very cool. I think this set's probably my favorite just because of the colors, but some of the other ones look good as well.
Yeah, I will be getting this one. I haven't decided if I'm going to go back and try to pick up the other ones. These are the other two
one,
sets.
the comic one looks good too, and the G2 one I think is the most cohesive because they're uncohesive.
Right. Well, he combines. He has 2 red legs, so that one.
Yeah. And 2 greenish arms, honestly, too.
Yeah, I guess so. The toy looks like it, or toy. Goodness, the comic, has the same effect going throughout, which is very good. These are the other 2 sets that I would consider going back and completing.
Yeah. The EX one, though, is... I take that back. The EX one's probably my favorite in this mode. I think they look phenomenal. The chrome looks out of this world. These are how I like my Dinobots colored. So this one looks great. And you could kind of see his size. I don't know which sludge that is, but you could really tell how big this thing is.
Yeah. I think that is Gigapower.
Or is it G Creations?
Ah.
I can't tell. Let us know in the comments below, please.
Yeah, because now
G Creations, this would be a lot smaller than I'm expecting. I
think it is G Creation now that you're
right.
I just moved my my purple one just a little while ago. I could actually go get it and see. I was trying to look at how the legs transform. Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, but either which way, I really like this set, and I think you need to go hunt all these down because this one's going to be the one to get.
No, I'm good. I don't need any more.
Pick them all up. Pick all 4 of these. You don't need to pick up the original ones. You got enough 2 Dinobots, but go pick these ones up too.
Yeah, no, I'm good. This is close to the ones I have, so I'm good.
Moving on, we've got King Toys Shatterglass SD Volcanicus. They showed off other pictures, but it was a video, and it wasn't the best video, so hopefully we'll get more pictures soon. I like all head Grimlock. This thing looks crazy looking. It's just a mouth. It's like a Sharktacon.
Oh my god! Yes, he looks like a mouser.
Yes, exactly. And the combined mode I think looks good too.
I don't like his weapon.
Yes, the weapon is a little lackluster. It reminds me of Fortress Maximus one.
Yeah, I guess they're Dinobots. It looks like he just took a piece of something and knocked down a redwood and bit the size of it off, and there you go. Here's my weapon. But yeah, I just saw all mouth too in this little bitty body. This is probably my least favorite of the SD figures, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe the colors will change it, or maybe they'll do it in G2 colors or something that will make you enticing. Yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah, it's cool that they're coming out with this.
Let us know what you think down below, and we'll be right back with what's incoming and recently released.
Yeah.
All right, I had to pry Bobby away from opening up the package he just got. So stay tuned for whenever we do the hauls in October to see that, because he was trying to open it while we were recording.
I know what you're talking about.
I know, right? Also, we looked up that sludge. It looks like it's actually Fans Toys.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we didn't think of that. But if we're wrong, again, please let us know in the comments down below.
I just didn't think it was that big.
Yeah, that thing's going to be huge. Let's get into what's incoming. And first we have the 2-pack of Slag and Snarl in the G2 colors via No Trap. A lot of Dinobots recently.
I think they look good. I think they did a very good job with these repaints.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting on mine.
Yeah, I think they look good. So we'll probably see that in his haul as well, because they'll probably come out sometime this month, and he'll be able to show them off.
Yeah, I've seen some people already have them.
I saw so too, but it didn't look like they were readily available. So I thought incoming would be a better place to put them.
Yeah,
People got them early, and they just slapped the sticker on the box instead of putting it in its own box.
Maybe that was it, because I was just like, man, mine haven't shipped yet.
Yeah, so they look very cool, especially if you have that Grimlock. And then they said that they plan on doing Sludge and Swoop as well.
Yeah, so that'll be a 2026 thing, probably around this time of the year, probably.
I would assume as much. They're big figures. Next Fans Toys Berserk will be coming out soon, so you'll be able to compare them in hand and see if this one is worth it over Star Toys.
Well, I mean, a lot of people have already have theirs.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been out for a while. Just I haven't got mine yet.
No, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Well, it'll be out soon, and you should have it in hand shortly.
Yeah. Mike up the street has his, and he told me it's a great figure. I've seen mixed reviews on it, which I think was expected. It seems like people who don't have the Star Toys love it and are like, this is amazing. People who have the Star Toys I've seen where they're like, it's good, but.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious. The consensus I've seen though is that for as long as it's been, some people don't feel like they would have been happy with it 7 years ago.
Yeah, that's just like that Soundwave, the MPG Soundwave.
Oh yeah,
same thing.
Probably a little bit more hype on this one though, but yeah.
I completely agree with you. Yes,
because this does look good.
Moving into recently released, let's talk about some new retro pricing. So this is not every Walmart. Walmart online still has them for $24.99, but Candid Possession 119 on Reddit showed this off, that his Walmart had only the retro priced ones at $30. They probably are making them higher before these come out. I believe it's October 8th is when the street date for these are. I bet you on the street date they're going to jump the prices up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just this Walmart, but this is probably going to be the going rate for the retro packs going forward. We already have confirmation that deluxes are $27.99, so this has to be something different. And the retro packs are, unique, and you have to rip them open to get the figure out. So why not just increase the price because of the packaging?
Choose your words wisely, Bobby. All right. This price, I'm out. This is stupid. Man, I can't even. I'll wait for clearance. Put it that way, because I see the gears and the Bumblebee on the shelf still, and it's a bunch of them on there, and that's a problem. And this is going to price me out of something that I was looking forward to picking up, actually.
Yeah, I think at this price, with these characters and the amount they're making, which is a lot, because I've seen the same in my area, I've seen pegs and pegs of both of those, which is you don't usually see in the Bay Area. I see these going on clearance very fast, and I see this line getting cut right after the wheelie. And who was it? Outback. I think right after those, it's going to get cut. Walmart's going to cut it because they're not selling.
It's so irritating. $30. Nah, bruh.
I'm going to be honest, I will probably still pick up Outback because we don't have a version of Outback. I don't have one in my current collection, and he's one of my favorites. I don't know why, I've always just liked him. But that's how I'm collecting Transformers moving forward. I have to have a connection and a nostalgic reason to pick up the character. I'm not just picking up anything. That's why I'm only picking up like Outback, Razor Claw, and I think that's it. Going forward, they're just the prices are too much for what they're offering. And I know there's reasons behind it, and I know they're valid reasons on Hasbro's part.
Oh.
They can't control certain things, so I get that.
No, yeah.
But at the same time, I need to choose to where to spend my money, and I'd rather buy,
food
for $40. This is $10 cheaper, and it's probably better quality than these things.
Well, I mean, I got the fans toys, Outback.
I didn't like how that one looked, but yeah.
And Sea Spray. I got the X Transbots Sea Spray.
Yes. So you specifically don't need these. You were getting these just for the packaging.
I was, and yeah. So this is going to be an easy, quick, fast pass. Again, clearance. I'll grab them. Definitely not needed, and it's upsetting.
Yeah, I agree. Something else that's upsetting is the HasLab Omega Prime replacement parts are being sent out. This is what you get. I believe this is just the bot, the inner bot. So I remember him having a trailer and being able to roll around without it, but maybe I don't remember the original toy that much. But Hasbro did not change the piece. All they did was sand it down on the sides. Some people said it was sanded down really poorly, and now it's making figures wobble, and it's not correct, and some people are very mad about this.
All right, one, condolences to everybody who had this happen. I just feel like it's a slaughter of your pockets. That's crazy to get a brand new figure and have issues with it, then get a replacement, and it's irritating. I didn't even buy this, and I'm irritated.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I feel like they're taking this for granted, and I hate it. And I think I heard somebody else in the comments say it. We need to start talking with our wallets, and my wallet actually is jumping for joy right next to me because I'm saying this. I'm again, it's pushing me further and further from dealing with Hasbro figures, and it's not cool.
Yeah. Before I talk about what you just said, because I have a few points to add, this shows me that this was a design decision that did not go well. If they're just sanding it out, it's not like there was an error on the mold. So that tells me that they need to do a little bit more, research testing with these HasLabs, because those figures, out of all of them, should not have this problem.
Exactly.
Out of everything they come out with, those should be perfect. Print them out 20 times and make sure it works and it doesn't explode. But as far as I was seeing a lot of comments, especially on what we just talked about with the retro pricing, that a lot of people are like, I've collected Hasbro Transformers for 28 years, but I'm stopping now. Their figures just don't match up with the prices. And I hate to say that, but I'm in the same boat. And that's why I consider myself a dabbler of Hasbro now. I don't buy that much because they're doing this Age of the Primes thing, which if that's your cup of energon, I'm very happy for you. It's not mine. I don't know these characters. I'm not interested. So I'm saving money there. And they're just, they made an amazing Skybite. I think that figure is really good for a Hasbro figure. Would it be good at $45, $48? $50 with tax? I don't know.
No.
I don't know if I'd be happy with that, But, yeah, it's very sad, and I hope people are a little more cautious buying HasLabs if this is what they're doing. They're not even going to the root and fixing the problem and sending out new parts.
Well, yes. So that goes back to kind of your customer experience as well with it. Like, I know when I have a QC issue, which I have a ton of QC issues, I get a new replacement part, whatever. I hate that I might have to, unscrew something and screw something back in, but, they'll send me the screwdriver that goes with it because it might be a different size. And granted, at those prices, they shouldn't have issues. That's the argument. I am seeing stuff that are creeping up towards third party and MP size, and the prices are now like a $10, $20, $30 difference in some cases. And I don't feel like we're getting the value for our money. I swear, when I got back, the reason I got back into collecting Transformers was because of Hasbro. And for anybody who's seen my collection, I have a crap ton of Hasbro. And it's not that I'm bashing Hasbro at all. I am disappointed that this is what we're getting. And like you, I don't really care for too much of the Age of the Prime stuff. There's some really cool stuff that they do, and there's some really cool things that they've done with transformations and stuff like that. So I love all that aspect of it. I'm just disappointed with the price increases, and the price increases started before everything that's going on with the world now. So it's actually like, happening every 4 or 5 months. It seems like we're getting another price hike, and so that's an issue as well. The divorce papers are getting are already finalized. I just need to sign them.
Yeah, especially with Metal Cardbot coming in.
Well,
at the same price point, who knows what the quality is. The paint could be horrible. They could feel cheap, but they look cool. At least what we're seeing right now. So. Yeah,
and they do feel a little bit different. So I will say that they look better. They don't necessarily feel better.
The ones that you're seeing are actually the international releases too. I don't think they've made the US versions yet.
That's true.
They could be worse. Who knows?
Yeah. What I saw at BotCon, some look great, some look like kitty toys, and kind of all of the above.
Well, you could say the same thing about Hasbro. Next up, we have Zuru Gummy Yum Surprise things with Transformers in it. Go pick it up if you want it. This is from TFW user Daimao.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, go ahead and pick these up and go drive out to Target. Next up, we have the 4-pack, specifically Horrible, and we haven't seen these. We already talked about them coming out, but we haven't seen them with all 3 of the Decepticon Headmasters. So this is pretty cool. It's via Shentu Toy Box. They look good together, even though every single pink is a different shade.
I like that.
Yeah, that's okay. I wish they matched.
Do they match in the show, though?
I don't know, but if they're a team, I'd want them to match.
If they're a team, you don't want them to match?
I do want them to match. All the pinks. I want all 3 pinks to be the same.
I don't consider them a match. I just think they're friends. So I don't think of them as matching. It
would be really cool if they made a combiner with these 3, like a 3-bot combiner. I think that would look really neat. Either which way. Yeah, these are okay. They need new molds. Come on, Fans Hobby. That's what I'm looking for.
I would love that. I would, yes. So here's where I will give credit to a store, and this is what I was referencing earlier. I did get this 4-pack. I did get it on sale, and I paid $60 for the 4-pack, which is much more in line of what I would pay for Hasbro figures. So Target has a
$75 or more, you get $20 off, or $40, you get $10 off.
Yes, so I definitely took advantage of that, and I had the red card and some other savings in there. So $60 all in for it. And I always tell people, keep your receipts if you do buy these figures, because typically you can exchange them or get your money back, the difference, for several months afterwards. So
I couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, so I did, and came in just in time. I actually ordered it. I pre-ordered it, and I found it in store over the weekend. So I bought it in store, and then my delivery came today, and I actually just returned that to the store this morning.
I don't blame you. I couldn't pull the trigger. It looks fine. It looks like a good set. There's too much other things that I would like.
Got it.
Moving on, this is one of the things that I was looking for at Ross. You could find Trypticon, the Age of the Prime Titan class, for $100. And this is via Trypticon on TFW. I think we both looked for this, and hopefully we'll find it somewhere.
Yeah. Let us know if you have it in your area and can grab one for us. Yeah, I will go out tomorrow and see if I can, maybe tomorrow, and see if I can find this at a different Ross. I went to 2 over the weekend and was unsuccessful.
Yeah, same. I really want to make that Gigatron, I believe it's called.
Yep.
That's the whole reason why I want one of these.
Same here.
Yeah. Let us know if you can find it. Next up, we have the Mattel Creations. I'm assuming this is out because people have it in hand. This is the Optimus Prime, which you need to go pick up, and Nemesis Prime.
I'm so mad about that.
You can still buy it.
Yeah, true. I will be doing a side-by-side comparison of these sooner than later. My buddy Mike is going to come by with the Optimus Prime. I do have a Nemesis coming, but he actually had, I think his came yesterday, which I haven't even got a shipping, a tracking number yet for mine. But so I will be doing a side-by-side comparison on these soon, and hopefully we'll be able to get that up. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. The Nemesis looks good.
It does. Just go pick up the Optimus so you can do it yourself.
Yeah, I wish, and
you wish you could do it right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could technically, yes, I could.
You just have to pay about 3 or 4 times over the MSRP.
Could and would are two different things, So yeah, I did miss out on that. But I may have an extra Nemesis as well. So that's, if somebody wants to swap.
Goodness gracious.
For a Nemesis.
Why don't you get this weird colored Optimus as well? We've got the Magnificent Mecha MM01G.
I saw the price on this. Nope, not going to be able to do it. Nope.
What would be your price to get this? Now it is like a 13-inch tall figure.
$125.
Okay.
And it's like $100 more than that.
Oh, it's way more, isn't it? Like 300?
Is okay.
Now I gotta look it up. But yeah, I don't like the Harley Quinn aspect of it. Here it is, right here. $289.99.
Yeah. Nope, not gonna be able to do it.
I think it looks phenomenal. I love the weapons. I really like that bronze color throughout them. I like how the weapons are colored. Looks cool. I wish it was just all one green. One way or the other. I don't like the
Harley Quinn. That's
like Shattered Glass Harley Quinn or something. I don't know. But let us know if you're picking this up down below. That's everything we have. We will see you guys in the next one, and stay tuned for more news from Bot vs. Con.
Yeah, definitely. And I did go live showing off a little bit of what's going on in the basement. So stay tuned. I'll have some more stuff as I start getting my life back together in here, and probably be asking for a little bit of help here. So
there you go. Go ahead and get that help, and we'll talk to you next time.
Yeah, as always, to all debates are won. Later.